Do 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 do. There are small footprints all over the broken cart. The local children must play games on it. I'm assuming not Tetris. What do we got in here? We can go into the stables. Which you couldn't do in the original. The water in this trough is for livestock and would not be good to drink. Yeah, okay, that's great, man. What do we got here? We can check things. Stable worker wanted. Hard workers welcome. Unfortunately, we can't pay a lot. Yeah, they pay in berries. Essentially. What do we got here? I don't even know. Hey, horse, what are you doing, man? Just hanging out? There's a chest, but we can't get it yet. Yeah, there are, I believe, 3 chests in this place, but we can only get 1 for now. Old farming tools are piled up. It seems people don't like to clean here. The ruined back wall has a hole. Keep that in mind, because we'll be able to get that chest later on, but not now. We need a certain something. You know how Wild Arms games work. You have to go back when you have a certain thing. In order to get certain stuff. What's this? I can't read the book. I can't read. What does that say? The future something? Something. I don't know. My vision's not that good. I'm an old man. What the hell do you want, dude? So, of course, much like in the original, Rudy's pretty much a silent protagonist. Although, in the original, I think he has maybe 1 or 2 lines, very brief lines throughout the game. I don't remember if he does in this version, but we'll find out. We got a Wellesley well. This may be the only well in the village, but it seems to have ample water. It won't dry up anytime soon. That's good. There's a barrel, but there's nothing in it. Because, you know, we tried to do a barrel roll, but it just didn't work. So here's the hole, but we can't do anything with it yet. Part of the wall is broken here. You can see inside the building, but you can't squeeze through it. That's too bad. We're too big and fat. We're just a big fat tub of crap, unfortunately. Okay. Alright, well, what else we got going on around here? Anything over here? No. Nothing over there. Hello, sir. This is Campbell, Roy Campbell. I've worked for 20 years in this village. The time needed for plants to bud has been getting longer year after year. I've heard from others of the same thing happening to other villages. The rumor that this entire world is heading towards destruction may not be a false rumor. That's too bad. What's this? A shed used to store farming tools. It's locked, and we have no key to open it. And this looks like a dead garden. That's a shame. Let's go in this place. Carlton Sheets style. Got some barrels. Anything in here? Get a heelberry. Oh, I can't wait to get the radar so we can find items much easier. Is that a sewing machine or something? I don't even know. The minestrone in the pot is cooked with large chunks of vegetables. Ooh, that sounds yummy. I want some minestrone. Vincent? My son Tony is a very mischievous boy. I have not seen him since this morning. Though that's no surprise, not with a boy as mischievous as him. I can't really keep my eyes on him. I'm forced to stay home with my injury. I'm worried that he might make trouble for others without my knowledge. I don't think Tony's dad was named Vincent in the original. But whatever, man. Whatever you gotta do. And we got bookshelves, of course. Zephyr of Hope. Its title caught your attention. Would you like to read it? Of course. Gotta get our literature on. A balmy breeze from the west is said to bring prosperity. The name of the wind is Hope. People forgot long ago that they hold the power to renew the dried-up earth. People's hearts can change the world, but if you would change the world, you must try. You must first let hope change your heart. That's good to know. Okay. Dude, nice shaped table you got there, bud. Okay, I was looking at that chair. It almost looked like the chair was knocked over, but nah. It's fine. What do we got over? Whoa. I ran into the window. Heelberry. There is one item we can find in a barrel somewhere that's not a heelberry. And there's a chest over there that we're not going to be able to get to until later. Because, you know, reasons. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. It's Tony! Tony Stark! Thank you for your hard work. Do you know about holy berries? No, never heard of it. Ha! That's what I thought. A holy berry is a very effective herb which people say grows in a cave near here. When used, any injured person can be healed and their strength is revived. If only I had a holy berry. Nah, it's nothing. Never mind. Okay. Have fun, kid. My father is the strongest man around. He's even stronger than Doc Sigma. He may not look it right now. He was injured and has to rest at home. It's true, though. He's a strong and brave man who can beat any monster. That's why I want to heal his wound. I want my brave father back. Yeah, well, good luck with that, kid. Okay. More livestock, water and such. The lock on the barn is rusted shut. It hasn't been used for a long time. Probably not enough barn and Mitch skits. That's probably what the hell it is, man. Heelberry, another heelberry. I'm pretty sure there's a barrel that has an item that's not a heelberry. It is a room used for punishment. Oh my god. Is that like the torture room? Oh boy. Look out. Tough times out here in the freaking wilderness. Okay, let's head in here. Here's where you want to come to advance the plot. You can talk to this little person over here, Claire Redfield. Hello, Rudy. My husband is in his office over there, but you can rest upstairs first if you like. It's getting difficult to cultivate wheat, which is how we make our money. The soil is losing its fertility. I read a book that said the reason the land was ruined is that long ago there was a battle with monsters. The book said many scary things. I tried taking the story with a grain of salt, but had to stop reading in the middle of it. If you are interested, you can read it. It's titled The World Moves to Wilderness. Look for it in the bookcase upstairs. I will. But I guess we can sleep. We don't need to, but it's free, so might as well hear the sleeping theme. A room upstairs has been prepared for you as usual. Please, rest a while. Similar to the sleep theme in the original. Not as nostalgic, but still good. It's still nice. Got some barrels. I don't think there's anything in them. The world moves to the wilderness. How our world became a wasteland. Long ago, our world Filgaia was a world filled with green. A lot of people celebrated St. Patrick's Day. A lot of green canos running around. Our world became a wasteland because of a great battle fought over 1,000 years ago. The destruction was done by alien invaders, whom we now call demons. Human, guardians, all the inhabitants of the world banded together and fought bravely in defense of Filgaia. Alas, the impact of the war was tremendous. Many people were killed. Filgaia itself was left in ruins. In the final battle, a destructive power came into our hands. This power was Arm. It is said that this power originally came from the demons. In the end, Filgaia was victorious, but the price was steep. Thanks to Arm, the world lay in ruins. The Guardians of Filgaia lost the power they once had to hold the world together. The L disappeared, no one knows where. And the humans, saddened by the devastation, sealed away forever the destructive power of Arm. So, if you're not aware, ARM actually stands for Ancient Relic Machine. Although in some Wild Arms games it's a little bit different, but that's typically what it stands for. It had destroyed as much as it protected. The once flourishing civilization of Filgaia was now lost. Since the demons, Guardians L and Arm, were hardly seen again, and Filgaia now is but a barren wasteland. But yet it's still in better shape than it was in Wild Arms 3. I mean, there's still water, so that's a thing. What is that? Is that an alarm clock? And some kind of plant? I don't even know. What do we got here? Nothing. Nothing, apparently. So you can go out on the deck here. You know, you can come out here, enjoy the breeze, grab a revive fruit. I knew there was a non-heal berry item somewhere. There we go. Revive fruit. Cures negative status, unable to fight, and restores HP. Basically, the basic revive item of the game. So you can come out here, enjoy the fresh air, watch some Wheel of Fortune, have a good time. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sure you do. Okay, let's go talk to the mayor. See what's up his butt. In this version, his game's Tall Man. I don't think he had a name in the original. It was just Mayor. Hello, Rudy. You seem to be settling in well. He's the tall man from the, God, what's that series called? I can't think of it, Phantom something? I don't remember. Phantasm, that's it. It's a horror series of movies from the early 90s. Pretty good. The main villain was called the Tall Man. Anyway, I understand that the horses are thriving under your care. There must be something I can give you to show our gratitude. The world is decaying, Rudy. Even here in Surf Village. What do you want me to do about it? I got freaking blue hair. Once this village benefited from the herbs we collected from the berry caves west of the village. But that was a long time ago. Forgive me, Rudy. Sometimes an old man's mind wanders. In the storage area next to this room, you'll find our supply of bombs. You want them? We use them to explore the berry cave. Please take them. They're worthless to the village now, but they might be useful to you. Okay. Sounds like a plan. How you doing? The explosive power of the bombs? You want them? Destroys obstacles and opens paths. It's of no use for villagers like us, but for a wanderer like you, it might just be useful. Coolio. Anything in the barrel? No? Okay. Rotting Beast and Holy Berries. Of course, this will give you a hint on the first boss. This is the story as it has been handed down in this village. Once a rotten beast attacked Surf Village. The rotten smell made the air rank, and its footprints contaminated the earth. The creature had existed for as long as anyone could remember. An immortal beast, indestructible, even if damaged again and again. Finally, when the village smelled rotten, a wanderer visited the village and threw a holy berry filled with the brilliance of light at the rotten beast. The body of the monster disappeared in that dazzling light. Excuse me. Only the holy berry remained. The villagers rejoiced and grew the holy berry's seeds in a nearby cave. Finally, they raised it into a tree. The cave became known as Berry Cave because it was the home of the brilliant, life-giving berry. And no, it was not home to Barry Manilow, unfortunately. To this day, the holy berry shines deep within its cave, undisturbed. The essence that the holy berry releases is the light of the village's future. Okay. So this game actually has a really good translation, much better than the original in my opinion. Plus they added a lot of extra story elements, which I always think is cool. There's another heal berry. Oh, we got so many berries now. It's just crazy. I think that's all of them that we got now. We got like a little storage room that the mayor did not have in the original. So you get the bombs in a chest in this version. In the original, the mayor just gave them to you, so, you know, whatever. So we got our first tool. Bombs? You want it? A bomb can be set at your feet by pressing square. After setting it and allowing time to pass, it breaks items such as a wooden box or rock. Also, if you set bombs close to each other, they explode at the same time and can destroy obstacles in a wide area. You can set a maximum of 8 bombs. That is true. That's a new thing that the first 3 games did not have. You can set a bomb and it blows up. Pretty sweet. But if they're close enough to each other, they'll actually all blow up at the same time. In like a chain reaction. Which is pretty cool. I think there's some puzzles where you actually have to do that. I don't recall. Village Chief! Mr. Tallman! We got a serious problem! I imagine that's pronounced Tallman. Not Tallman, but I don't know. Who knows? It's alright. Please continue. Tell me what happened. Is Bonga causing you trouble again? It's Tony! He broke the village ban! He went into the berry cave! What? Why would he do something so foolish? Because he's a jerk? What should we do? The berry cave used to be the source of a great medicinal herb, but now it's just a den of monsters. I don't know what we should do. We probably certainly shouldn't have the Traveler do something about it, right? In any case, keep it a secret for now. I will explain it to the villagers later. We don't want to start a panic. Yeah, well... we certainly don't want to do that. This goes for you, too. You shouldn't tell anyone about Tony breaking the village ban. We don't need anyone running off and playing hero. We need to come up with a plan. Yeah, because just sitting here is going to do a lot. Yep. Surf Village residents are prohibited by law from traveling west to the Berry Cave, so he just happens to tell us exactly where it is. Even if we change the law, we need the consent of the villagers to do it, and that takes time. There is a saying in this village, even if we could fly, we couldn't fly as free as a wanderer. Well, I am a wanderer, sir. You know what I'm talking about? Also, if you hold circle while you walk, you kind of sneak. Like in Wild Arms 3. So I imagine we're going to have to do that at some point. And you can hold R2 to switch your direction without moving. Like in Wild Arms 3 and Lufia 2 and other games probably do that. So, that's a thing. Bomb! Destroy objects with an explosion! So now, of course, we gotta go to the Berry Cave. Obviously. I guess you don't say anything new. You don't care about Tony? She doesn't give an F about Tony. Tony's just a random kid. Wonder if Tony's dad has anything new to say. He probably doesn't even know about it, though. Yeah. I figured that. Unlike in the original, in this game you can't actually change like the text box, the like background and stuff, which is fine because I think this one looks pretty good, so not really a big deal. Did you say anything new, sir? Okay, that's fine. That is fine. What about you? I mean, I think you're the one from before, right? No, that's not you. Okay. I'm not sure where Campbell went. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Let's drop a save. Let's drop a save, Carlton Sheets style. Before we head on out. Yay! Ba 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 da 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 da. So of course, if you didn't know, he's more of a physical fighter, so he's got good attack and defense, but his, you know, reaction, magic, and magic resistance are pretty poor. His accuracy and evasion are pretty decent, though. The search system seeks undiscovered towns, caves, and so forth. Press the square button to use its radar. Discovered locations are shown as symbols on the screen and may be entered by facing the place and pressing the X button. By the way, this version of this song is really good, by the way. I really like it. Tony appears to have headed for the Berry Cave to the west of Surf Village. Use the search system to find the Berry Cave. So yes, on the overworld, the search system is in this game. Much like in Wild Arms 2 and 3. So it's not a bad idea to... You probably want to get to at least level 6 before you fight the first boss. So it's not a bad idea to fight around. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, in the original game, Rudy used a sword, but in this game, he does not. And we got gobs. So yeah, you get bonus experience in this game, but it's actually a lot better in this game because instead of only getting bonus experience for skills activating, you get 0.1 for attacking an enemy. Or no, I think you get 0.1 for 0.1 for defeating an enemy, 0.2 for defeating the last enemy, 0.1 for doing a crit, and I think you get some for avoiding an attack. I don't recall, but yeah. We actually don't have a world map yet. So the interesting thing is there are some enemies that you can fight anywhere on the overworld. There is a grow apple enemy that can appear anywhere on the overworld, including here. There he is! Wow, I did not plan that. So the grow apple, he's really fast, so he's probably gonna run away. Yeah, you gotta be faster than him. Otherwise, you won't really be able to fight him. Basically, how he works is the damage you do to him, he'll give you that much experience, -1, I believe. So it's a good way to get a lot of experience later in the game once you're able to be faster than him. Another enemy that can appear anywhere on the overworld is the, what's it called? The, Melcom, who is an enemy from previous games. He can appear anywhere on the overworld when you're on foot. And I believe he absorbs all elements, but he actually, here he is! What the hell? How does this keep happening? But yeah, there he is. I guess we can try out Boosted Shell. Might as well. Boosted Shell. But basically how he works is, I think it missed. That's sad. I think he absorbs all elements, but basically he drops money depending on how much you heal him, and it times that by 3, and that's how much money he drops. So that's a good way to get a lot of money. Could try lock on, so we can actually hit him. There you go. He's not really doing a whole lot of stuff, though. Also, I believe there's a bug in the game where if you shoot... Yeah, he escaped. If you shoot and it misses, you don't lose a bullet. I think it's actually considered a bug, because it's not supposed to do that, but it does. Which is only good, you know? It's only good for the player. Also, there is another grow apple enemy later in the game that you can fight on the ship, where it gives a lot more experience than the one on land does. But we'll get to that later on. It's basically the best way to get to level 100. But we'll get into that much later, when it becomes relevant. Another gob. So some enemies of note that you can fight around here, the Gagazin, which is a classic Wild Arms enemy, you can actually steal level apples, which automatically gain a character a level. But we don't have steel yet, so we'll just remember that for later. There's the berry cave, by the way. Let's get into a few more battles out here. There's also rat monkeys, which you can steal. You can steal an item called the PS MP Repair, which teaches you a skill, I believe, but you can actually sell it for 999,999 Gala. But it's a very rare steal. And they also drop level apples, so that's another thing to keep of note. It's a good way to get a lot of money once you have the steal ability, which we're not going to have for quite a while. So, but it's definitely good to know that. So yeah, there's some very interesting stuff going on. I guess we'll head into the berry cave now.